All right, there we go. We are live. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my fellow comic book collaborators. My name is Chris. This is my channel, We Love Comics, and I'm going to try and do some videos more often because I know a lot of people are stuck at home, just like myself, and people are actually appreciating that I am doing this, and some people enjoy it, and those are the people I want to do this for. So I got a triple unboxing. I got 3 different boxes I'm going to open for you guys and gals. The best part is, for all of us, is I don't even know what's in them because these are some of the boxes that I guess when I moved did not label for whatever reason, so I do not know what's in these boxes. If you saw the video I did last time, 2 of them were basic, very cheap comics, and 1 was actually a very key issue, so hopefully we'll at least have 1 key issue in these boxes. But I always want to remind people while they're waiting to see that this is indeed live, and if you do catch it while it's live, please come into the chat and participate, get in touch, and get to know the people that are chatting amongst each other. And because I also have people wait until the end to see who's today's surprise subscriber shout out. Obviously, you don't have to be a subscriber, but if you hit subscribe, I would appreciate it. Check out my videos from my other previous days that I've been doing them, because YouTube is not doing notifications like it used to. So even if you've hit the notification bell, please make sure you check it to see they have not taken it away or you have been unsubscribed. That's been happening a lot lately, and I want to make sure if you enjoy this channel, you do come back periodically just to double check. And I'm going to try and do them more often because I'm basically probably just as bored as many of you being stuck in my house with mandatory stay at home. So with that being said, I did post in the description and in the live chat that I am still selling some of my comics. I did a video a couple of days ago on some of the comics, so there's only 2 that are not available. That is Wolverine #1 dual signed, the one out of the 4 back in the 70s. It's a Bronze Age key. And also the Marvel Spotlight #5, the first appearance of Johnny Blaze. Those 2 have been sold, already sent out. But I do have plenty of others, so check them out. Contact me if you're interested. I have a web store where I have some of the books that I have not shown in that video, so check those out. And also join up for the cashback program if you're interested in that. It's free to do. And if you sign up and spend $25 or more within the first 30 days, I'm sorry, the first 90 days, you get a $10 additional cash back, whatever you purchase, and I get a one-time referral fee, so it does help. So let me put on the video camera, and I always want to make sure that I welcome the people that are here first, so you guys always get shout-outs. So let's say hello. Of course, Mr. Comics is first. He's one of my moderators. He's got a YouTube channel. Go check him out, please do. Rick is here. He says hi twice, so hello, hello. Jim is here. Peter is here. Chris is here. Always love that name. Ricky says, what's up? Hope you and the family are safe. Yeah, we're safe. I was actually going to mail an item that somebody bought today. I went to the post office and there were like 30 people in it, and it was a closed area, and I was like, there is no way in heck I am going to be waiting in that line, especially when everybody was all scrammed in together. So I'm going to have to mail that another time. But other than that, things are well, and I have some boxes I'm going to unbox for you guys. So like I said, I do not know what's in these, so hopefully they included the prices. Otherwise, I won't be able to give that like I normally do. But I guess we'll find out. So let's start with box #1. If you want to make a prediction, feel free in the comment section. And like I said, even if you've never seen my channel before, come on in, join into the fun with the live stream and chat with each other, get to know one another, because I know some of the people that view my videos actually have their own channel. Peter says, Chris, do you think X-Men 101 has room to grow? As long as they don't make another movie that's a debacle. I mean, all X-Men are going to be potentially going up soon, so I would not be shocked about that. But it always depends on price. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It does not matter what comic you buy if you overspend. So it really depends on prices. So like I said in the video the other day, now's a pretty decent time to be able to find some deals and make some deals. And some of those deals I've been talking about for myself should be arriving later today. So I'll do a video tomorrow if I can. Now, I do not remember the significance of this. If anybody knows it, please let me know. They did not include a price, but I'm sure I didn't spend a lot of money on this. This is the first issue of the Champions I think there was a rumor about this somewhere. I'm not really sure because, again, I bought this a while ago, so they did not include an invoice, so I do not know how much I paid for it. But I know a while ago I was recommending this book as one of those cheaper books to get. So it's not a grail or anything like that, but hey, who knows if they end up having these characters in a Marvel TV show or movie sometime when they get things going again. You never know, and that's the time to buy them, when they are cheap. So I'm sure I probably spent less than $15 on that book. Looks like about a very fine grade. So that's number one. So these are mystery boxes even for me, and it's actually kind of fun sometimes. Because like the other video I did the other day when I did this, I mean, the third one was actually a pretty key book. And I was wondering where that went. So who knows, maybe I'll have another one of those in one of these free boxes. Well, there's a couple of them due to my move and how we were doing everything so quickly. A lot of stuff just got packed up, especially near the end. So these could be anything. I'd love it to be in a Action Comics #1, but unless somebody put one in by mistake, probably not going to realistically happen. And Agu says first team of champions, so there you go. Thank you for that. Alright, so let's see. These are all pretty well packaged. Alright, this is one that I was telling people to get a while ago. This was a package. This is Astonishing X-Men number 6 and 7. There is a first appearance in here, but again, I forget what it is, so sorry I'm not as prepared, but when you're opening boxes that you don't know what's in them, you can't really do your research and everything. So I know there is a significance. I think it's a first appearance of Sword. That's what it is. There have been rumors that that's going to be in Phase 4. So this is the book that you want. This is Astonishing X-Men number 6. Again, I do not know what I paid for these, but I probably paid under $20 for both. But that is the first appearance of Sword. If I am wrong with that, please correct me. Alright, I did get some confirmation. So that's not a bad book to get. So if you haven't gotten this book, now's probably a pretty good time to get it, because you'll probably be able to get it pretty darn cheap. So that's not a bad book. Peter says, Chris, what do you think about the Red Ocean, Blue Ocean theory? Red Ocean being books that most want, Blue Ocean being books no one's focusing on. Well, I mean, whatever term they use really doesn't matter. There's plenty of books. You know, the key issues everybody's going to want, but can everybody afford them? That's the key. No pun intended. And then there are things like, you know, people collecting comic book runs and stuff like that, and, you know, the fillers. So it really depends. I don't worry about the terminology kind of stuff. I just focus on what makes me happy. And that's what I would recommend for you guys as well. Just collect what you like. Hey, if you save money, even if it's not for investment purposes, you know, even if you're trying to collect, you know, favorite books to read, if you can get them for cheaper prices, nothing wrong with that. All right, so the last one, this is a graded book, and this is definitely a book I highly recommend getting. I'll have to look up the price because not any of these three included an invoice, but this is definitely a key book to get, so I'll take it out of the bag. And we have Incredible Hulk number 449, first appearance of the Thunderbolts. This is a CGC 9.6. I think I paid around $65 for this book, somewhere around that area. But this is, again, this is another book where it's a good time to get this because there have been rumors about the Thunderbolts. Whether that happens or not, I always tell people until something's official, no one will ever really know and things can change. So always keep that in mind if you're buying books for investment. But like I always say, if you're buying books when no one really is talking about them, because like they were just saying, like Peter was just saying before, you know, this might be a book people are overlooking because they're looking for Hulk 181s and, you know, Fantastic Four number 5s and things like that. So you might get an opportunity to get a steal for this. So 9.6, I bought this obviously on eBay, and looking forward to seeing what could potentially happen with that. Like I said, I know I got a good deal on that one, because even when there aren't situations out there, if you keep hunting and you ask for deals, you will find them or they will find you. So never give up, because wait until you see some of the books that I have coming, and some of them I paid about half of what they're worth. And it wasn't because people were selling them that way, it's because I contacted the sellers, offered them prices and they accepted it. Now, of course, not everybody will accept it, but hey, if you send it out to 20 different people and only one accepts your offer, you're not going to think about the other 19. You're going to be focused on the one that you were able to get. So make sure you know what prices are for books. Make sure you're quick. Make sure you're spending this time learning your craft. So this way it's easier when you spot something to check the grades and know if it's something that's worth the price. How to contact people, speak with respect. Back up with what you say, with what you do. In other words, if you say, well, I'm going to offer you this price, and if you accept it, I'll pay right now. Don't make the person wait. You keep your word. So those are the 3 books. We got Incredible Hulk 449, 9.6 CGC. That is definitely a book to get. First Thunderbolts. Again, most people are going to wait until there's an announcement. If there's never one, then hey, you took a chance. But if there is one and you wait, you're going to be spending a lot more money. So we also had Astonishing X-Men number 6 and 7. 6 is definitely the one you want. First appearance of Sword. And then we have Champions number 1. First appearance of the Champions. I'll have to see if there's anything else significant. As far as prices, unfortunately, I don't have those in this. I'll have to look them up, and I will write them down eventually. So I like doing these little mystery boxes. I got a couple more boxes here and there that I have no idea what's in them. So no major grails today, but still some cheaper books, especially in this time when most people may not have thousands of dollars to spend. This might be a time to get those kind of books. Peter says, I got a mid-grade Amazing Spider-Man 129 for $400. There you go. Do I think that's near a steal? I wouldn't say a steal, but you definitely got a good price for it. And of course, right now prices are going to be steady, if not going down a little bit. And watch my video I did yesterday to explain why. But it's not going to stay that way, especially when you're talking very key Marvel characters. I mean, the Punisher is a very desirable character, so don't worry about what the prices are now, because they're not going to stay that way. And even if you pay what the current price is right now, you're still making out. But always try and get deals. So if you're happy with it, then that's what should matter. So let me do today's surprise subscriber shout out. If you want one, you can hit subscribe. But remember, the more often you comment, the more likely I will see your little chat. And don't forget to share my link, even if you've signed up for the cashback program, or you're not interested in getting any comics, or you just can't, which I thoroughly understand, trust me. Just if you could share the link, it will help. Alright, so we got today's surprise subscriber shout out will be Michael Strelitz. And he wrote, I have a lot of Raw signed Stan Lee and also CGC signed. Are the Raw worth getting slabbed? As long as you send them, the only one that will do Stan Lee without being witnessed is CBCS. Because normally PGX does signature verification, but for some reason they will not do Stan Lee's signature. CGC, unless it's witnessed, they will not verify it, so you'll get a green qualified label. So it depends on the book. It depends on the condition of the book and how much you spent for it. So I mean, and it also depends on the reason why you're getting it slabbed. If you're doing it to resell it, well, again, it would be based on the book itself, the condition. Is it a desirable book, or is it just a generic book that was signed? If you're getting it slabbed just to protect it, then of course it's always a good deal. So it really depends on the factors, and I say that pretty much for everything. It always boils down to the price you pay on a book. So whether something's a good deal or not is, number one, does it make you happy? Number two, is it something where you paid under what the value is? Or three, is it something that will potentially be on the rise instead of on the fall? So keep those factors in mind when it comes to anything with collecting comics. Because like I said, even if you are just buying comics just to read them, if you pay a lesser price than what it was going for, well, you can use that money for other things, like pay bills, put gas in your car, or, eventually have a night out on the town. I'm sure it will go back to normal soon. So that is our surprise subscriber shout out. Please give our shout out a shout out. Share my link if you can. Please, if you can, hit the notification button. Hit the like button, because it shows that you care about what I'm trying to do. I want to try and keep you guys entertained, as well as myself being entertained during this time. And I'll have some more videos. So tomorrow I should have a video, because I have some of those key books that I've been telling people to get deals on during this time that are arriving tomorrow. So I might do one of them tomorrow and kind of spread it out, so this way I can stay consistent. So Michael was here to see that. Glad you got the surprise subscriber shout out. Say hello to everybody out there, and do not forget, it is not you, it is not I, it is We Love Comics. Thanks everybody. I'll see you next video. Keep your distance, be friendly, be safe, and I'll see you next time.